Hi, Leo. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor. This is your reading for the week of November 30th through October 6th. I never get the dates right. It's ridiculous. And it's like, you don't get it right the first time you say it. Okay. But it's like, I do a different order every week. I don't know if you know that, but I do a different order every week. And you are 3, 6, 9. You're the 10th sign already. And I think I messed up the thing on everyone. All right. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer private readings. I also offer IET. IET can help you to move and transform energy. The information is on my website, ripecolor.com. I think that I'm pretty sure the link is below. I'm also having an enormous sale on my website, ripecolor.com. I'm moving to Mexico. I want to say permanently. I believe I am moving to Mexico permanently. I have a 4-year residency, but I believe I'm moving to Mexico permanently, actually. And anyway, so I have to furnish the apartment, especially to get rugs, kids, so that it doesn't echo. Because I know I listen to these things sometimes and it's like echo, echo. It's like I'm in a cave, even though I have my furniture. It's a process. And it's interesting because I'm trying to get as many videos done as I can before I go to New York. So, I'm pre-taping because this will go up like the day before I leave. And, it's like the day before Dia de los Muertes. And, I'm going to be busy having fun, looking at skeletons. And, I don't know, I feel revitalized. That goes. I feel so I feel like this is energy of revitalization, which is wonderful. It's like a second wind, right? I have to tell you, I usually get second ones. Some people like Leo, I would think is more of a day type of thing, but I'm a real Scorpion. I love being up late at night. And, everyone, like so many people in my life, it's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I'm getting tired. Oh. For me, 9, 10 o'clock, it's like I feel awake. I feel wide awake. I feel like the day has just begun. It is now 18. Hasn't been particularly sunny today. It's kind of been sunny, cloudy, sunny, cloudy. Anyway, revitalization is the order of the day, which is lovely, especially during the middle of eclipses, because it's been quite the little readings for everybody, I have to tell you. Beautiful. Oh, really nice. The star. The star, I shuffle between readings. The star has been coming up a lot. So the star is really, really a beautiful, it's your opposite card. It's the Aquarius card. I always feel like the opposite signs really have a lot more in common than, and it's very funny because a lot of times you'll meet, say, a Leo, right? And they're like, I hate Aquarius. Or you meet Pisces and they go, I hate Virgo. It's like, because it's your mirror, you dummy. Anyway, and I, I'm a Scorpio. I don't particularly hate Taurus. There are other signs that I really, but I'm not going to let you know, baby. That's not my job. My job is to deliver the message. So I'm delivering the message. Anyway, so the star is really a card of a new direction. I really like being led by spirit in a new way, in a new balanced way, being inspired, and I think a lot of times inspiration really comes from our higher selves and from the angels. That's where inspiration comes from. Yeah, we're involved, but we're not like we're not part of the picture. We're very much part of the picture. Like I think that, spirit gives specific soul, specific inspirations, right? Because, well, I know this one can do it. So, it's not a mistake or like, oh, it went to the wrong mailbox. It doesn't happen like that. Anyway, there's a whole new, inspired, balanced, hopeful, optimistic, moving forward direction, right? Where I think I talked about did I talk about this with you a couple of weeks ago? I think I did. Where you persevere, where you're beloved, where you're supported, you're admired, and you're stable and comfortable. mean, really, what a lovely, lovely. Because sometimes I can get some all big cards, it's almost overwhelming. But this is like, it moves slowly down into the earth, right? So here you are floating around the stars, and you're, I'm an inspiration. And then it's like, I'm the king, or the general, great, which is sort of a reality and not a reality. And then it's like, then it comes right down to earth. So it's nice. It has this nice, it's like, going down the stairs in a nice, relaxed manner to get to your destination. And taking full and utter responsibility. Wow. Wow. Owning your passion. Owning your passion and knowing what to do with it. And then the death card comes. Wow. Death card's a great card. It's a great card. And especially this time of year, you're going to watch all those movies. You're going to have some tarot reader that has a turban on their head. I mean, that's what I should do. Maybe I should become this Cleo to make my numbers go through the roof, right? I wouldn't be faking my Brooklyn accent either. Right. Then I find out she wasn't even from the islands, right? Miss Cleo knows. The death card is so, look, I think these eclipses are really like, I know for myself personally, it completely falls on my chart. I mean, it affects my Uranus, my Pluto, my Sun, Saturn, Mercury, Neptune, Jupiter. Yeah, yeah, like my entire chart. Okay. This has been a big transformation for all of us, collectively and individually. And I think what's happened is, and what I get from the death card is that something dies and something else can live. But the thing is like the transformation is so utter and so complete. It's like saying to a butterfly, remember when you were a caterpillar? And they're like, what are you talking about? I've always been a butterfly. I've always been a butterfly. Like, it's not it. Maybe you understand that the caterpillar got you to be the butterfly, but you have no idea what it was to be a caterpillar. You have no recollection. You have no identification. You have no remembrance in a way, because your direction is completely new. And now, you have this incredible spiritual support, and you've taken complete responsibility of your power and of your body and of your comfort and of your stability in a way that maybe you weren't even aware you weren't even doing it. It's almost how you read these things sometimes online, like somebody had an accident, right? And then they wake up and they could speak another language. I mean, God, it's not, I'm not wishing that for myself or for you. They speak another language fluently. It's like that. It's like something completely shifted. And when these shifts happen, when you have the star here, and like some of these are really powerful. Like when you have the star and death here, it's almost like spirit came in and like just did it. Like they just did it. It's like you wake up one day and like you're an athlete or something. Like, yeah, a complete shift in the way you see security and the way you understand the way you understand money, the way you understand what it is to be secure, the complete shift in and I think sometimes okay, I'm really getting this. Sometimes this is a codependency that you're leaving behind because one decides to go into the church with the warmth where the hope is, and the other one decides to stay out. And then the one who decides to stay out, it's like, okay, see you later. Okay, see you later. With compassion and listening and diplomacy, two kings, empowerment, building something new. And this one, you know, this is like an earth sign kind of energy, but there's an energy in this card. Like he's the only knight that doesn't move. Knights are about movement, right? Knights are about taking action, and every other knight is moving. Even the Knight of Cups, he's moving slowly, but he's moving, right? He's going to the flower store, actually. But this one is like he's almost stuck in the mud in a way, because it's like he is not going to leave until the job is done. And that's a real like Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus energy. That energy of like, I have a plan. I know what the plan is. I can foresee the end result. And, you know, I'm going to do whatever I have to do and hire whoever I have to hire and ask as many questions as I have to ask and watch as many videos as I have to watch in order to get it accomplished. That's it. That's it. I'm going to get it accomplished. That's the energy of the Knight of Pentacles toward my dreams, toward comfort, toward being sated, toward my wishes, toward making my wishes come true. I feel like all of us, I feel like suddenly you know what your wish is. You suddenly know what your wish is, right? You suddenly know what your wish is because you've been transformed. You take full responsibility. You understand that you're beloved. You understand that you're safe. You know, you're listening to your heart. You're coming from a place of compassion. You're willing to put in the work and toward, you know, your wish is coming true. It's really lovely. You know, in a certain way, you know, I remember I gave you a reading. That could be a really heavy reading last week. But I feel like it almost feels like this is the eclipse reading. I know it's a little early, but sometimes it happens like that. And I don't really know. Ooh, sorry. Sometimes I get this, you know, there are different plants here. I hope I can do a lunar eclipse reading, but I don't know if I can because I'm going to be in New York and I'm going to be busy again. I'm trying, but we'll see. This is really good, really powerful, really transformative. A new direction comes to you. You're admired. You're supported. You're safe. You're responsible. You've transformed. Your understanding of security. Your security is in spirit, and you know it. Your security is in your own soul and the hope of your own soul, and you know it. And if you have to leave people behind, then you will. With compassion, with listening, with understanding, with diplomacy, because you've got things to build toward your dreams. Really good reading. Really powerful reading. You know, I have to say, you know, I expected this week to be like these readings that are like, wow, wow. And they are. And they are. All right. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being a member or a subscriber or just watching. Thanks for that, too. Go check out my website and I'll talk to you soon. Blessings.